The Convent. Now, let me tell you right now, if I had known this movie existed, I would have reviewed it a long time ago. It has one of the greatest openings in movie history. Girl comes in, beats a bunch of nuns with a baseball bat, lights an orphanage on fire, and then shoots a bunch of nuns and priests. It is by far the greatest thing on film. And then we get into the story about Clarissa and her preppy friends going to the same orphanage, which is now supposedly haunted, where they want to tag the bell tower, and her goth friend Mo, who wants to see if it's actually haunted, who they don't want to take, but they end up taking because the guy says, just give me 5 minutes and I can have that lesbo on my tail. I can have that lesbo's tail. Just 5 minutes. He just keeps repeating, just 5 minutes. Needless to say, he does not get any. Well, he does. It's just not the way he wants. So they break in, and Mo tells the story of what happened on the convent. And then they break up, and then the group splinters up, and they go make out in various places with the just give me 5 minutes guy with Mo, and Mo turning down all of his advantages and saying that she's a virgin. And then the cops show up, and Mo's like, I can't be busted. They'll kick me out of school. So she talks, just give me 5 minutes into saying that she ditched and giving her his panties. And then we see the greatest living actor of all time, Coolio, in the role he was born to play. Kind of a sergeant, kind of a drill sergeant like cop, yelling at everybody about everything. It is a great role. A role only Coolio could play, especially when he gets ready to shoot the guy for drugs. Because only Coolio was that against drugs. And then they go to Denny's. And Mo is kidnapped. And they have to go back for Mo. But Mo is tied up, and he's about to be sacrificed as a virgin by these Satanists, who their leader works at Dairy Queen, because where else is Satanist going to work but the one place where ice cream isn't ice cream? Can't be called ice cream. But Dairy Queen, and a woman with blonde hair and big breasts. So they sacrifice her to Satan, and she becomes a demon. And then their leader and his special friend get away, and a big breast blonde girl hides in this shower where she gets blood shower on her, which is really weird because blonde hair, big breasted girls don't typically like odd showers. They typically like normal showers. Normally it's the ugly girls who like odd showers. But she becomes a demon. And then the demons are hunting our team down because they're back looking for Mo. And first, I don't remember who dies first. I think it's Clarissa's boyfriend actually, who gets attacked and gets his guts ripped out by a demon. And then the blonde girl and her boyfriend get attacked, and the blonde girl gets her face ripped off. And then the high guy, who was, just give me 5 minutes, the guy with the drugs, gets a special visit from Mo. And it is special in a way that he gets his dick bit off. He finally got some from Mo. So Clarissa manages to escape while her brother's just randomly running around this fortress, running around this boarding school, and goes to the cops, finds Coolio. And Coolio's like, "Get away from me, you demon," indicating that the cops actually know this goes on in this place. Then she goes to Christine, the girl from the beginning, who was beating nuns with a baseball bat, because what nun doesn't deserve to be beat with a baseball bat? Wow, that'll probably give me some hate. But anyways, and Christine says, "I want nothing to do with you." And Christine also tells the grisly story about why she was beating nuns with a baseball bat. And then Christine says, "I'll help you, mainly because your brother's a virgin and I don't want the Antichrist born." So they go back and they shoot up the place, making it to the my brain isn't working too well today. I got double ear infection. Making it to the chapel where they save her brother. Too bad the Satanist's best friend or special friend is also a virgin, and he gets killed and becomes the Antichrist. Christine and her brother escape, or Clarissa and her brother escape, as Christine blows the place up. And that is the end of the movie. Everyone lives. Well, the dog lives too. And the Antichrist is dead. This movie is absolutely fantastic. It is on Tubi. It is called The Convent. It is from 2000. It is absolutely fantastic. You have to watch it. It is hilarious. It is great horror. It is great deaths. The special friend of the Satanist tries to have butt sex with Clarissa's brother while they're tied up. So I don't know how they'd get their pants down, but he tries. He does try. It is just an absolutely fantastic movie. You have to watch it. Next week we're going into Al Snow's Head, and we're going to be watching the movie Wolf Cop. So hopefully I'll be able to think a little better and my ears will be hurting less.